I have to be very careful with how I word this one because this is the type of shit that get your shit rocked, if you know what I mean. So TikTok decided to take my video down about the Baalenciaga scandal for bullying and harassment, which makes no sense, but really we all know what's going on there. So I'm going to shine my light on what's really going on behind the scenes. If you don't already know, a lot of people do know. And what these weirdos in Hollywood are doing. And yeah, so let's take a look here. So if we take a look at these photos here, you'll notice that there's a white rabbit in every one of these photo shoots. And one could argue that, you know, they're just using the same props, it's just a coincidence, yada yada. But no, symbolism will be their downfall. They have to put symbolism in everything because that is how they communicate with one another. That is how they put it in your face because they expect you to know this. The symbolism of the white rabbit is referring to this molecule, which is an inside joke between people who partake in this specific activity, let's say. I'll put the name on the screen, and that is what these people are referring to when you see a white rabbit in this context. And it's interesting to note that Follow the White Rabbit or Going Down the Rabbit Hole stems from the book or movie Alice in Wonderland, which is known to be a prominent film used in MK Ultra mind control programs. So I decided to take this opportunity to talk a little bit about the greatest commodities, if you will, on the earth. What is the most prized commodity that is traded and sold not only globally, but off of the planet? And it is shocking and also weird to find out, like, some of the things that are traded off of the planet, which can be as little and like unsuspecting as like our clothing, our jeans, and chocolate, which is like, who doesn't like chocolate? But the top 3 things that are traded on the black market, so to speak, on and off of the planet are our weapons, which not the weapons that you see, by the way, like the actual advanced technology, drugs, and number 1 being us and our bodily secretions, which is so creepy to say, but that also kind of ties into the whole drugs thing as well. So if you really sit down and think about it, it's really not that far-fetched if you think about how we use animals here on this planet for different things, like the glands of a beaver's prostate to us taste like vanilla, and we use that in our baking, and so many other different examples. And people lick toads to get like a certain effect. So if you think about that and you think about all of the amazing chemistry that resides within our body that other beings might have a certain reaction to, it can start to make a lot more sense. Not only other beings, but other sick, twisted humans as well. So if you really sit down and start to think about all of the millions of children and people that go missing yearly, not to mention all the homeless people that people wouldn't even notice if they went missing, go missing yearly, where do all those people go? There are so many deep, dark corners of this world and of this topic specifically that is just starting to get light shined upon it in the public sense. And the more that we can spread awareness about this, the more empowered we can be to stop this from happening. And I want you to know that we are collectively making a difference and we're making a change in this front. Things are happening behind the scenes. Things are moving along in a positive direction for humanity. Even though it doesn't seem like that, which is the crazy thing. Everything seems so chaotic. These weirdos have been using our energy in so many different ways, physically, energetically, collectively, to manifest what they desire, and we can do the same. We will get through this together. And I don't subscribe to this whole things have to get worse before they get better narrative. People, stop subscribing to these narratives. Stop throwing these phrases around. If you truly want things to get worse, then I don't know. Understand that you are so powerful and the words that you say and what you believe matters. That's all. I'll stop harping on it. Humanity is taking back their power. We're taking back control of Earth and of these large bodies of consciousness. We're taking back control of our minds, of our bodies, of our spirits, and of this world.